Sunday night Chinese food, and I did some different stuff at the Chinese food place. This is a two-parter kind of video. The first thing is I did the egg foo young last time where a lot of people were talking about it and they said, you know, some suggestions on what can make it better or how to order it. The place I went to, they had a different way they did their egg foo young, so I made some changes to this one. So it all came in one container today. I think this is gonna be a lot better. And I also got what I personally think is one of the most underrated dishes in Chinese food, which is right over here. If you see this, most people, if you know what it is, you know what it is. But we'll get to that in the second part of this video. But this is from my second favorite Chinese food place when we did the Chinese food tour. It's called China House Plus. It's in Garfield, New Jersey. I feel like these two places that I really love are better at certain things. So that's why I went to this one. But without further ado, man, let's get into this video. I want to show you this as well because I got some like in case of emergency wings. These are the wings I really love from, oh my goodness, look at these, bro. These are salt and pepper wings. I forgot how damn good these were. Let's just try one now. Look. Salt and pepper wings. Also got the onions and the peppers in here if people are wondering if they're there. There they are right there, but it's just a really good, solid fried chicken wing that they add this salt, pepper, onion, and peppers blend to. And I had to do it. It just looked too good. Okay, let me try the foo young now. So we got egg foo young part 2 this time with the brown gravy. They said you got to put it all on there. Last time I was pouring gravy on there, but this time I just literally just poured half the container on just because you're supposed to put a whole bunch on here. And I got roast pork egg foo young this time. You can even see the rice is a different color. This rice is the Young Chow fried rice they make from here. And I just think it's a little better of a fit for what I'm trying to do here. But Young Chow has all the egg, the shrimp, and everything else in it. But this is roast pork egg foo young this time. Let's see what we're hitting on. Damn. This is... If you're gonna get egg foo young, get it from here. If you live near me, get it from here. Their brown gravy, flavorful as hell. With the rice, this is fire. The other one was okay. I'm sorry for the incessant smacking you're about to hear, but their gravy is on point. Wow. We got more. Also got some garlic sauce here because a lot of people say you got to put both of them on there. So I'm going to throw some garlic sauce on here. Oh, really garlicky, like that. Let's just... A little bit, boom. This is fire. I'm not gonna lie to you. 1,000 times better than the one I got last time. I just felt like this place would be better at this. So this time with the garlic sauce and the brown. Locations matter with everything. And I felt like there would be a better indicator of what you would want from a good egg foo young. And I think I found it. I'm gonna be honest with you, this place more has like a hood spot Chinese food feel, where they have certain menu things that the other one didn't have. So I knew it was gonna hit a little harder. And this right here, this is crazy good. Crazy good. My goodness. Y'all gotta try this. I said before it's all right. This is fire. I'm gonna just do something just for the sake of doing it, but we go with that. It's the egg foo young gravy right here. I need to see something real quick. I'm not even gonna say nothing. Y'all can just look at it and you can figure out your own thoughts. But the gravy, the rice, the roast pork, the egg, everything else on this is 1,000 times better than the one I had. Again, different places are good at different things. And I knew that just from going into the Chinese food series. This is fire. Like, this is one of the best takeout orders I've gotten. I'm not even joking with you. Like, period. Period. Like, I'll go here just for this. And this was my second favorite place, but it largely depends on what you order. But I'm sorry. Get this order. This is roast pork egg foo young with the young chow fried rice. You get your salt and pepper wings, but make sure you share them because it's kind of pricey. The wings cost $8, and this is going to run you $13. If you get it with white rice, it only runs you $10, but it's $3 extra for the young chow. But the young chow was the only acceptable rice to do this with because that's the one that comes out like the brown rice. Again, if I pull this from the bottom, this is without the brown gravy on it. This is the brown rice that I'd be looking for half the time. And they did it perfect this time. So, if you're actually looking for an elite version, I can't believe how good that is. This, to me, is one of the most underrated dishes in Chinese food. Those who know. I used to get this all the time in college, by the way. It's Mushu chicken. You can get pork or shrimp or whatever, but I always got the chicken. So it's a mix of like cabbage, vegetables, and then of course the chicken in a sauce. And it comes with these pancakes. A lot of people know about this, but some people never order Mushu. So I said Mushu show. Some people never order Mushu. So I'm just gonna bring you through real quick. You take the pancake, right? Now it's called a pancake, but that's not really what you do. It's like making it. This I would compare to almost like a build your own egg roll. This only came with how many pancakes? About 5. That's cool. So it comes with these really, really thin pancakes. And what you do is you just take some of this scoop out right here. Some people eat this without, or they eat it with rice, by the way. Which I do with the, damn, I overstuffed the hell out of this. That's fine. Which I do with the leftovers. It does come with rice. You can just put this over rice and eat it. And then it gives you this like little, almost like egg roll-like thing. And it comes with this dipping sauce. You just go in. You can put it inside there, but I usually just dip it. I haven't had Mushu since college. No joke. Somebody brought this up in the comment section. I was like, wow, I forgot about Mushu. But the other way to eat it, and you can put all this in the pancake too, by the way. The other way that I eat it is I take the white rice like this, and you just dump it over the top. Make sure you get from the bottom to get some of that sauce on there, even if you do one of these. Then you can grab a pancake and eat it like that, or just roll up another pancake the same way. I personally prefer it in the pancake, but that's the other way. Put it in there like this. Grab some. Make sure you got the rice in there. I just roll it up. This is a lazy roll, by the way. I know. It's okay. I haven't had this since college. I used to get one order of this, and I would eat it for like 2 or 3 days because there's so much chicken and stuff in here. I forgot all about that. I also got an egg roll. This is one of the better egg rolls from what I remember. General Tso sauce. In case you think I'm making that up. No, people are. In there. Now it's coming back to me. When I went here, I took the salt and pepper wing, then I dipped it in the General Tso sauce. Or that gravy. That's heat. But try Mushu out. This food is fire right now. Okay, I said this at the end of the video yesterday that I was going to watch Gladiator 3 and let you guys know what I think about it. This will be spoiler free, largely. I'm not going to give away spoilers. For people who don't know, it's now available on streaming, on Paramount Plus if you have it, or obviously you're going to have to buy it. I think it's like 20 bucks to buy it and like 15 to rent or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. I do have Paramount Plus, so I just watched it on there. I was waiting for it. And my expectations going into the movie were a movie that was hopefully entertaining, but I didn't think it was going to be as good as Gladiator, because what is? And that's largely what I came out of the movie with. Personally, did enjoy the set pieces and the action. Some of it was either historically inaccurate and a little over the top, but I'm not looking for historical accuracy. The movie Gladiator wasn't historically accurate either. To me, it was a movie that was largely entertaining. I found it largely interesting, and I thought some of the actors in it were really good. I thought it was well acted. You know, to me, the person who did steal the show kind of was Denzel. I thought he did a good job, and in my opinion, he did a better job than I went into it thinking he would be. I love Denzel Washington. He's one of my favorite actors of all time, but I think he's always most effective in roles that he's allowed to be Denzel to a certain extent. I don't know if you get what I'm saying, but when he really gets into his character and he starts with some of those kind of like things that are very inherently Denzel, whether it's the, you know, kind of stuff, or, you know, the we laugh about the laugh and the okay and all that other stuff that he does, I always feel like that's his best kind of work. He's Denzel in this movie, but it is a toned down version of him that's not like over the top. So if you're looking for a movie that you're just kind of going into it saying, okay, I want to be entertained by it, I think you'll come out entertained by it. Let's talk about the things that I didn't really like. If you're gonna make a second movie, you in my opinion, shouldn't make a movie that the plot and how it plays out is largely similar to the first one, because it almost felt like you didn't have to make this movie and you were trying to cash in on a piece of intellectual property that, just go watch the first Gladiator if you're looking for it. Everything that it does parallels the first movie, in my opinion, and seems like it's trying to outdo the first and then largely doesn't do that. So I understand where the annoyance for the movie came from some people. I've heard mixed reviews on it. I can completely understand that. You're not as emotionally invested as Russell Crowe's first character. You don't have the disdain for the villains of the movie like you did for Commodus. You don't have that same kind of feeling. There was a feeling in the first Gladiator that you almost felt for him, the retribution that he got and everything that he went through to get to where the movie ended in the first one. And it paid off in a not exactly happy ending, but the ending that it deserved. And it largely just made for a great movie. This movie takes everything from that first movie and just makes a slightly worse version of it. So I kind of expected that going in. Good is the enemy of great. And this is a good movie. Gladiator is one of the best movies of all time. The problem is that it's comparing it to that. Going with expectation, thinking you're gonna watch an entertaining movie, I think you'll enjoy it. Don't think it's gonna be better than the first one or even close to the first one, because it's not, and that is, I think, its biggest fatal flaw. You took a great movie and you try to make a duplicate of it with characters that aren't as good, and you know, everything just, the first one is so much more grounded and it's so much more like an emotional investment that this one, there was no way it was gonna do that. So I do think it is worth a rent and a stream, but I wouldn't pay for it. That's my honest opinion. If you're a person who wants to see it, just wait like I did. And I think just go into it with those expectations. But I wanted to talk about it because I've been so excited to see it. And I largely walked away and went, yeah, it kind of was what it was. You know, that's not good enough for a Gladiator, but just understand that going in. Watch it when you're bored one day. That's my recommendation. But that's the end of the video. Holy hell, was that good. We're going to be back tomorrow. More content. Many hand signs. They made it to YouTube.